Hey guys, this is Steve with TronicsFix. Today I'm going to show you how to properly clean your PS4 Pro. So for the PS4 Pro and the PS4 Slim, and actually all PS4s, the air intake where the air comes into the PS4 is right along the sides. So the first thing you want to make sure of when you're cleaning is that you're cleaning all of the air intake spaces right here. You can use a brush such as this, and you can run it right through there using different angles to really get that loosened, and you can blow it out just with your mouth, or you can use canned air and just blow all the dust and hair and anything out of the way. Now, another thing to keep in mind is it's always best to not keep these on or near the floor, because these air intake outlets are going to be sucking in anything around them. So if it's on the floor, it's going to be sucking in the dirt and dust and the hair and all that stuff that's on the floor. It's always better to keep them up off the floor so it doesn't suck that through your system. Now, the next thing with the PS4 Pro and the PS4 Slim, they're actually really cool features, is you can clean the entire fan without voiding your warranty. So I'm going to show you how to take off the top of the PS4 Pro, this top cover, and that'll get you right to your fan. So what you're going to want to do is pull up over here. There's some clips in the middle as well as some clips along the side. Now, if you're working with a Pro that has not been disassembled before, it's going to be harder than this to get those clips to disengage, but you can do it. You just got to pull up very hard in some cases. It will come off though, and then the clips on the side will disengage. You can lift up until it's loose on the front and then just slide it back like this. After you do that, you can see the fan is right here. Easy cleaning. You can take a brush like this, and what I usually do is I will spin the fan with my finger just a little bit while I'm cleaning it, and that will just get all of the fan blades clean. So if your fan is excessively dirty, or if you want to get it extra clean, another thing you can do is take a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol. I use isopropyl alcohol that's 99%, but you can just use rubbing alcohol. And then you can clean the blades, and you can clean around it, and you can even get to these air intake vents right here. So that's how you can get to cleaning just the fan if you just need to clean your fan. Now, unfortunately, with the PS4 Pro, it does not have the metal plate on this part like it does with the Slim. So it's actually a lot more difficult to clean out the heatsink on the Pro than it is for the Slim. One of the main problems with the heatsink on these is that that's where all of the air goes through, and any dirt or hair or debris that your PS4 sucks in from the vents goes through the system, through the fan, gets blown right into the heatsink, and then if there's enough of it, it'll plug the heatsink. So if your PS4 Pro is overheating, that's one of the issues that could be happening. So next I'm going to show you how to clean the heatsink on your PS4 Pro. I've got this PS4 Pro already disassembled. If you want to see my disassembly video, just click up on the top. I'll put a link up there so you can see that if you need to. But this has been torn down, taken the motherboard out, and now we're at the plate we need to remove that has the heatsink on it. So I'm going to be using a PH00 screwdriver. We need to remove this screw, and then we'll be able to get the whole bottom plate up. Now that those screws are removed, we're going to move all the wires and everything else out of the way so it doesn't get in our way of removing this. And now we're going to pull from the back and then pull it out like that. So now you can see the heatsink right here. It goes down on it like this. So you can see this is the intake side. So if you pull this off, this is going to be the side that is going to be caked with hair and dust and that sort of a thing. Now, that's not a common problem. It's only a common problem if you live in a dusty, dirty environment where there's a lot of dirt going through the PS4 Pro. This is going to get caked with dirt, so you need to take a brush, kind of like this brush. I'll have a link in the description to brushes that work. And you'll just want to brush the debris out of the heatsink. And then what I do is take a can of canned air. Sometimes I'll spray on this side. Sometimes I spray from the other side and spray back through like this. And just get all of that dust and hair and everything out of there. Sometimes I use a lot more depending on how dirty it is. And once that's done, then you can actually, the camera probably won't catch it, but you can actually look straight through this to make sure it's nice and clean. Now that brings us to the other side of the fan. If you happen to need to replace your fan, if the fan isn't working on yours, this is how you would get to it to replace it. You can clean it from the other side, but if you want to replace it, you have to do it from this side. There's one screw here and one screw here on the fan. You would just take this one out, put the new one in, put the screws in, and you'd be good to go with the fan. Now, one other thing I do want to mention on the PS4 Pro, if you're having problems with your disk drive, the downside of the Pro is that the disk drive is located this far down into the system. So you have to remove all of this stuff, including this lower plate with the heatsink, just to get to the disk drive. So at this point, you'd be able to remove this disk drive and clean it, or clean the rollers, or replace the laser, or whatever you needed to do. But on the Pro, it has to be torn down this far just to get to it. Thank you guys so much for watching my PS4 Pro cleaning video. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section and I will answer them as soon as I can. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you want to see more videos similar to this, thumbs up lets me know that these are the types of videos that you guys like to see. Also consider subscribing if this is the type of content you enjoy, as I have a lot more coming out. Thanks again for watching and I hope you guys have a great day.